Welcome to the Comedy Punch channel, you freaky funsters. My name's Andy, and over the next few minutes I'm going to attempt to make you laugh by telling a few jokes. Now, I don't say I'm going to succeed, but I'll give it a go. This is the Comedy Punch channel news. Police in Durham have said that thieves broke into their station and stole all of their toilets. A spokesman for the police said they were baffled and had nothing to go on. No, I did that sort of intro thing because what do you think's the new intro? Very dramatic, isn't it? It sort of sounds like a news intro, so I thought I'd just start this video with a daft news item. But no, welcome to the Comedy Punch channel. My name's Andy and I'm going to tell you a few jokes over the next few minutes, and I hope you get a giggle out of it. It's my way to try and ease the pressure that we're all feeling with this pandemic that's going on. It's a well-known fact that humour makes us feel better. In fact, laughter, and heavy laughter, belly laughs, it releases endorphins in the brain, which are the feel-good chemicals that our body produces sometimes. So if you have a good laugh, if you have a good belly laugh, it just lightens your mood. It makes you feel better about life. It's very good at dispelling things like depression, but illnesses that like physical illnesses. If you break a leg or something, or if you're diagnosed with a serious disease, a lot of medical research has shown that you get over it a lot quicker with a positive, happy attitude. So this is just my way of helping us all get through this pandemic. I'll be uploading these videos, one a day, Monday to Friday, at around about 5 o'clock. None at the weekend because, like everybody, I've got things to do. I've got these videos to make, editing, it all takes time. So I hope you get a giggle out of it, so let's get started. This guy comes home from the doctors and he walks through the door, his head's down, and he's got a tear in his eye, and his wife says, "Darling, what's the matter?" He goes, "I've got bad news, sweetheart." She goes, What did the doctor say?" He says, "Well, you know, I went for some tests a while back. Well, the results have come through and the doctors told me I've only got 12 hours to live." She goes, "Shouldn't you be in hospital or something?" He says, "No, there's nothing they can do for me. It's no use being in hospital, and that's it, 12 hours. She goes, "Oh, sweetheart, what do you want?" He says, "Well, what I'd really like, my darling," he says, "is I'd like us to sit down, have a lovely meal together, and then I'd like to reenact our honeymoon night." She goes, "You mean? And he goes, "Yes. You know, when we spent all that time in bed and we just frolicked around for hours on end." He says, "I want to do that again in my last 12 hours alive." So she says, "Okay, I can do that for you, my sweet." So they have a lovely meal together and then they go upstairs to bed. And after about 3 hours she says, "Oh, look, darling, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not a teenager like when we get married. I need to get some sleep." He goes, But darling," he says, "you said that you'd let me reenact our honeymoon night." She goes, "Oh yeah, it's all right for you. I've got to get up in the morning." Well, our sympathy went so far until she was exhausted. So let's carry on. Two women have been out on a girls' night out, and they're coming back home, and on the way back they say, let's make a shortcut through the graveyard. It's quicker, it'll cut loads of time off our travelling and we can get home quicker. I said, "Yeah, good idea." Anyway, they're halfway through the graveyard and they're both saying, "I'm dying for a pee. I don't think I'm going to make it home." The other said, "No, come on, let's nip behind some of these gravestones, have a quick pee and we'll be alright." So they both nip behind two gravestones and drop the drawers, and they go, "Oh, that's better," because you know what it feels like when you're really bursting for a wee. So one of the women thinks, "I've got nothing to wipe myself with." Looks in her handbag, no tissues or anything. So she thinks, "Oh, never mind." So she uses her panties and throws them away in the graveyard. The other one's looking around thinking, same problem, "I've got nothing to wipe myself with." and she sees a wreath on the grave next to her, reaches over, snatches the ribbon off and wipes herself with that. And then they both stagger off home, and the next day the husbands of these two women are in the pub, and one of them was looking a bit down, and he said, "What's the matter, mate?" He goes, "I tell you, John," he says, "I'm worried about my missus on these girls' nights out." He says, "Oh yeah, me too." He goes, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, last night wasn't good." He goes, Why? What happened?" He goes, "Well, I tell you what, Pete," he says, "I noticed when my missus got undressed that she hadn't got any panties on, and when she went out, she had them on." He goes, "Oh, is that all you're worried about?" He says, "I noticed a card in my missus' panties. It read, 'We'll miss you loads, had a great time with you, miss all the fun and giggles, all the guys from the fire brigade.'" That's what happens when you snatch things off. You know, in a few of these videos, earlier ones if you watch them, at the beginning of this pandemic and this lockdown, I was saying thank you to certain members of our society who've carried on keeping the society running. You know, the delivery people, those at supermarkets, pharmacists, of course, the staff at the NHS. Not the NHS, the staff that work at the NHS. The NHS is just a corporation and it does nothing. But the staff that work for the NHS, the doctors, nurses, clinicians, and even the managers, porters, everybody, catering staff, they're the ones that are owed our thanks. But there's one group I've missed out, and it always gets overlooked in things like this. And when I tell you, you'll go, "Oh yeah." And that's the bin men and women. Because think how much worse this whole situation would be if our bins weren't being emptied, our recycling wasn't being emptied. These men and women who come round week in, week out and clear up our rubbish, and let's be honest, if anybody's in a dangerous occupation, it's those people, because they're dealing with our leftover crap. And if they happen to go to a house or a home that's got this illness, surely it'd still be prevalent in their rubbish. Never mind that, they're dealing with all of the stuff that on a day-to-day basis we don't want to have to deal with. So from me, I want to say thanks very much, you people. You are overlooked, and it's wrong that you are, and you're doing a great job, so please keep it up. But let's carry on with the jokes. There's this devout Catholic, and he's in the barber's and he's getting a haircut, and the barber's cutting his hair and does the usual chit-chat things that barbers do, and he says, "Going anywhere on holiday this year, sir?" And he goes, "Actually I am." He goes, "Oh really? Where are you going, sir?" He goes, "Well, I'm a devout Catholic, and it's always been my plan to go once on pilgrimage to the Holy City." He says, "Oh really? So you're going to go to Vatican City?" He goes, Yes, I am." He says, "And I'm going at such a time where I know the Pope will be there, and hopefully he'll come out in his balcony to give a speech, and I'll be able to see the pontiff and pray with all of my fellow Catholics there," he says, in the papal square. He says, "I'm really, really looking forward to it." He goes, "Oh right, okay, yeah," and what's in his hair, and he says, "When you going?" He goes, "Next week." He says, "Well, I hope you have a lovely time." He says, "Oh, I think so too." So anyway, a month, 6 weeks later, he's back in the barber's chair, he's getting his hair cut. And the barber sort of recognises him and goes, "Wasn't it you who was going to go to, where was it? You were going to see the Pope, weren't you?" He goes, "Yeah, I went to Vatican City." He goes, "That's right." He says, "Did you go?" He goes, "Oh yes." He goes, "Did you enjoy it?" He says, "Oh, it was beautiful, spiritual, it really touched me in my heart." He says, "Oh well, that's brilliant." He says, "And did the Pope come out and do the balcony thing and you saw him?" He goes, "Better than that, he actually came up and spoke to me." He goes, "Get away, no, all those people there and he come and speak to you?" He goes, "Yeah, he did." He said, "He came out on the balcony and he was doing the Animo Dominus, Spiritus Sanctus, all that." He says, and his eyes locked on me in the crowd, thousands of people there, and his eyes locked on me. And then he walked back from the balcony back inside, and the crowd gasped, because this isn't usual protocol. And then the main doors burst open, And the pontiff came out, the Pope came out among the throng of people, and they bowed and moved, and he made his way straight to me all the time. He never lost eye contact with me. Really? Well, that's amazing. He goes, but it gets better. He said, the people in the crowd, they parted like the Red Sea as he strode towards me. He looked me straight in the eyes. He put his hands on my shoulder and he spoke to me. And he goes, wow. What did he say? He said, who the bloody hell cut your hair? Well, that built up to tell him he's a terrible barber. Ah, dear. Listen, I hope you and your family are staying safe through all these troubling times. I know that we're getting a lot better weather and it's encouraging people to go out, and that's great, so long as you keep doing the social distancing and as much as you can, stay home, because we're still not over this crisis. The government in this country have extended the lockdown, and it looks like it's going to take a while yet before we're over the hump of this thing. But if we keep doing what we've been doing, then it is going to end. So stay safe, and as always, you people out there, be happy, be healthy, but above all else, take care of yourselves, because if you don't, who will? Goodbye now.
Oh, this you crazy mother.